Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have Creator Club episode 15. I have not been playing Football Manager very recently. I do record in batches and it has been a little while, so I might be a little bit out of touch with this save and probably some of the others. I have recorded a lot more Liverpool and Southampton episodes which will go into the future, so I do need to catch up and get recording on more of these. So here we are. We are in the Championship after three successive promotions. We are fighting for promotion into the Premier League. We are in the playoffs. As I'm recording this, Luton were promoted in real life from the playoffs as they beat Coventry on penalties. So watching that unfold goes to show that it's not an easy task of getting through the playoffs. So, as you can see here, Watford are comfortably winning the league. Everton reasonably comfortable in second. And then, if you look in where we're at, there are Premiership quality clubs all around us. So, under no stretch of the imagination is this going to be easy, but we just need to qualify in the playoffs. Let's get cracking. Let's see where we go. I need to remember the majority of the players here because it has been that long. It's quite bad of me, to be honest. Life takes over sometimes, but here we go. I remember getting in Cratton-Matcher and Rossi on loan. Don't think I needed both of them. 3-3 draw, Cratton-Matcher, Victor. I have, before this video, added a lot of players to my shortlist, sort of like wonder kids with really big potential to try and grow them into the future of this save as well. Obviously, it's not going to be a quick thing purely because we don't actually have the players. I did notice this guy though, actually, Ian Griffiths. I'll put him up available for loan. I want to have a look at his contract, 27. I think I'm going to extend his contract. Here's why. 5-star potential. I've offered him out on loan. I'm going to offer him a new contract actually. He's only on £190 a week. 28, so he's not staying for too long. Give him 20% now. He's alright with that, that's fine. Just trying to keep that type of player who in the future could be an absolute superstar baller. So I've added some of these to the shortlist. And now they're coming back to us with, look at Hendrick's value, 60 million quid. Jonathan Tompkinson, I say I'm not playing him. 3.5. Do you know what? Let's accept it. He's not really playing for me. As far as I'm concerned, Hendrick shouldn't be going anywhere. He's our main man. We can't be letting our main men go anywhere. John Jules out for a few days. Well, Joe Bellingham and his release clause from Taijin. I know he's not happy. If you look down below, he never starts. Never ever starts. I mean, yes, his reports is 4.5, but he don't play. But look at this here. For someone we don't play, you know, £170,000 we got him from Birmingham. It's a no-brainer. Realistically, it will also enable me to quite possibly get in maybe one, maybe two of them players that I have been looking at as well. Weren't permitted, obviously. Oh, we've got a 7-point gap towards Ipswich, Coventry away. Let's see how we go here. Expect a win. A team sort of fighting against relegation. Championship doesn't ever work like that though. Yeah, it's a comfortable 4-1 win. Very well needed that. I mean, we're not out the realms of trying to go for second, but it's not going to be very easy, put it that way. I feel as though I tried to strengthen more up top, score goals to be winning games, when maybe I should have strengthened more at the back. I don't know. DC United for Jonathan Tompkinson, that's fine. And if he goes sort of like permanently, it's fine. Wow, he showed up as 5 stars. Now he's coming back as 4. Interesting. Norwich got their win. Could be stuck between 5th and 6th at this rate unless we get on a bit of a run. We are 6 points behind 3rd. Got a nice looking game here against Rotherham at home. Not even going to look at how other teams are sort of looking towards it. It's just going to be about us and just us getting results and ensuring we get in the playoffs at least. Expecting a nice win here, really. Well, it was tighter than perhaps what it should have been, but a win is a win. And I'll tell you what, the gap is slowly closing between. I know there's games in hand for some teams, but we are now 11 points clear of 7th, which realistically I think is going to guarantee us to make the playoffs. Bellingham has rejected the contract from Taizin. How long is his contract for? 28. So we've got him for another couple of years. He's got a couple of clubs that are interested. So making a sale of a player and making that much money on it, there will be like over £12 million profit if he goes through his release clause. That's massive for a club of this size. Gonna go for all of that now, where they're going to scout him every 5 minutes. I think going forward, maybe like on the next game, I'll have a different way of recording for sure. Because whilst it's all good that I show you everything that I do, I also think that's not the best thing to do. Maybe play a couple of games and probably play off camera and just show like a couple of cracking games or something like that. I've got ideas going forward of what I can do. Okay, so we've got 4 in, nothing really special. Cratton Matcher is injured, which is not ideal. That's why we got Hendrick. Fleetwood away, we've got another good chance to get some points on the board here. I do love this when this comes out, I have to say. 30 million. So if there's anyone here that I can nick that's worth a little bit of money, nothing like mental, like a £2-3 million player, then I'm going to be all over it. Rossi, yeah, he's not officially my player, but look at these £78 million players and stuff like that. Some crazy prices for some of these young guys. And a lot of them are on loan as well. I might have to come back to this. Scout him. We might even be able to get him on a free. Coming across a few now. Well, he's got to be handy if he's got that lot looking at him. So I'll scout some of them. I've had a look at more or less like the top 25. Excuse me. See what they come back with some of these. Crap match a young player of the month in. Should never have left. Okay, 6 games left, 18 points on offer. So we need to get to 80 to secure playoffs, or 90 to try and push for automatic, but I don't think that's happening still. Yeah, Watford Crown champions, easily the best side in the league. I'm quite happy with playoffs for first season. You know, we've gone straight up from the conference all the way through. It's going to be just that getting to the Prem is not going to be easy. Yeah, I think that's the right thing, putting Hendrick up top and Doak on the right. Just a win, please. They are struggling, but at the other end of the table, they're fighting like dogs to try and stay up. We got the win. Hendrick is the Thierry Emery, but Hendrick also missed a penalty. The teams below are not giving up, that is for certain. Eight points, 5 games. I think we left it a touch too late for automatics. At the start of the season, we were rolling. I thought I was going to sort of coast up there with Everton and Watford, but it just didn't happen that way, unfortunately. I'd say that Ipswich have kind of been like our rivals through a few seasons, so this is going to be a tough game. All they wanted was a top half finish, so we are okay in that respect. See where we go next. Still not scouted some of these youngsters that I've asked to scout. Here we go. I think we might be on it now. Look at that. I think I'm going to try and sign this kid because if he's got that much potential, that's a shame. But always the way though. 5-star yet again. 4.9 million, 5.5. We haven't even got the money for that, which is a shame. Isn't this the one that's no? He's not wanted by a lot of clubs. I might have a look at him. I'm gonna add him to my shortlist, I think. Oh, have I already done that? No, I haven't. Oh, it drives me up a wall. And that Armando Perez as well. He's very handy. Another one as well. He's the one that's got big clubs interested, yeah. Okay. Okay, a result here will guarantee us playoffs, I believe. Convincing. Only get a possible. It hasn't even guaranteed us, to be fair, actually. My maths was a bit off there. Still need 80, but it's looking like the playoffs are guaranteed now. Fans want permanent deals struck for Cretton Matcher. What, this price tag? We sold him for 13 million. Had him on loan twice, and look what he's done. Like, he's been phenomenal, in all fairness. But he's a Manchester United player, unfortunately. So many good players here. Derby at home. I think as long as we finish either third or fourth, that'd be quite handy. Are we out for revenge? Been that long since I played, I can't even remember what happened last time. I assume we must have lost. Definitely need to improve my backline. That is for certain. Oh, that's poor. The only good thing is there is that we have guaranteed the playoffs. It is going to be as it is. I tell you what, Everton are sort of throwing this away a little bit. Brighton have got a chance to catch them. It'd be interesting to see what happens there at the top of the table. But first season in the Championships, we have got into the playoffs. So we cannot be disappointed there. Yeah, I'm interested in this guy. It's just all work permits. I could make my life so much easier and turn them off. I would absolutely love that to be a thing because my squad will be so much better. In all fairness, I haven't really got the money to be doing much. Right, it's now about just trying to get okay, rather it now than not in the playoffs. It's now about just trying to get into that fourth spot. So we look at the points. Okay, so I believe third place sixth and fourth versus fifth from my knowledge. Just do not want to finish sixth. That is the way I look at it at the moment. Watford 108 points. It's got Hull and Burnley. So we desperately need to win this game here. And Hull are no mugs. They're sitting in seventh. They've got nothing to play for though. I have to go through this scouting recruitment focus, by God. Scouting everyone, even players that I have no interest in at all. Still would have loved to have got him in. He'd have made a big difference, Lucas Susic. I'm going to go through the squad. Probably, maybe start of July. Maybe look to try and offload some players. I mean, if we look here, we've got 7 million quid by the look of things. I wonder. I'm just gonna have a little look here. I do have a big short list, I must say. I'm going to go through this offline, I believe, and just Rangers are coming for Bellingham, non-negotiable, and they want us to 1.6 mil. I'm going to accept it. I mean, just because it's cash for the club, and the way that I am playing the game is that I'm basically simulating through, and he doesn't make my side. I mean, I feel maybe he should be playing in the 10, but he's not, and it's money for the club. Right, 2 tough games to finish the season off here. We can get up to 85, so we need Burnley. Okay, we need Burnley to drop points here against Peterborough. We got to do our bit and win though. We don't want to be playing Brighton. That's for certain. 2-2. Peterborough did do us a favour. So, realistically speaking, we need a point, and then we will be playing Burnley. Alternatively, if we lose, well, Brighton and Everton are not finished yet. So, other end of the table, West Brom. It's a big club to be going down to League One. That is for certain. Right, so we need a point here against Burnley, which will, in turn, we will be playing Burnley. But ideally, a win here, I believe, gives me a home tie. It's a lot to ask, don't get me wrong. Well, Joe Bellingham is leaving the club and he is going to Rangers. It's a nice bit of profit for the club. If we look in the recruitment side of things now, we've got £12 million sitting there. So, right, just a point. We do not want to lose and end up coming 6th because it will be a very tough ask. We have lost and Norwich won. And can you believe it? Look at that. Brighton, 4-0 winners on the day. Everton, well, they absolutely flopped. They drew 2-2 with West Brom. And they've blown automatic promotion, and which means I will be playing Everton. And that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And there we go. It's got it the other way around, but I'm pretty certain it's not that way. It says we're at home. Oh, I know why. Because it's 2 legs. Okay. Well, here it is. This is where what it all comes down to. At least give yourself a chance and get yourself to Wembley. That's the main thing. Hendrick's been called up for Brazil duty. You'd love to see it. Dele Alli. Look at the side they've got. They are not a championship side, really. Donnelly on loan from Tottenham. Hasn't really set the world on fire, actually. I thought he'd have done a lot better than that. Villa win the FA Cup. Oh, Cratton Match's assist record has been broken in the National. And make Everton the favourites. Well, I just want to have a look in the development centre. I just want to see how I've just seen that Griffiths has gone down to like 4.5 stars, which is a shame, but I do get it. Okay, so he's a 2-star. If we have a look on full potential, there's a few players here who have got a little bit of promise in them. Right, here we go. It's crunch time. Just a win. And we got the win. Cratton Matcher scores 2. We did go 1-0 down early. That Ben Doak goal could be massive. Norwich and Burnley drew 1-1. Hat-trick for Cratton Matcher. Gerrard's not interested in any of my players, just the 3 of them. Thierry Emery, Wharton and Hendrick. 20. He's got a lot of clubs interested. Burnley and Forest are really keen. Hendrick, 23 million. It was 60 million a minute ago. Right, so realistically, as long as we only lose by 1 goal, we will go through. Just cannot implode. Cannot implode. I've just seen Hendricks on the bench. I take their word for it, but just hope I don't regret it. Oh my lord. We have won. And we won on the day as well. And we're going through to take on Burnley. Well, We have given ourselves a chance, and we are back at Wembley. Well, Everton have completely imploded because, let's be completely honest, start of this episode, they were in pole position to get automatic promotion, and they're not even going to be getting there. Here's the kid I've got to stop. Old Tezgel. 4 stars. Potential to be 5. I'd still take Hendrick over him. Whew. So, funnily enough, Luton did the complete Football Manager by going from a conference right the way through to the Prem. Can we follow suit? Be 4 successive seasons that we've done it, but maybe I should just end the episode and save scum if I lose. Leander Donker. Bet he cost them a few quid. No, he didn't. Wow. Good player to have in, really. Okay. Okay. A few players who don't really play much for me now. Always thought Cabba would have been a really big player for this club, but he hasn't been. Burnley are favourites, but not by a lot. One thing I did want to have a look at very, very quickly is the best 11. Hendrick scored more than he has than games. Philo Esgard, I'm surprised he's in there as well. Okay, on my history we've got 1 league. So I believe all them honours has been from me. Well, here's a big one. This is it. Can we get promoted to the Premier League? I hope so. Oh my lord, we can, and in style. 4-0. That loan signing of Cratton Matcher has really helped. Hendrick comes up trumps. We have absolutely done it. Well, I am over the moon with that. We've kind of completed it. I mean, yes, I've cheated in a certain way that I've started off with a load of Wonder Kids, but that was the challenge. And we are now in the Premier League. Promotion comes with certain requirements, and one of those will be to bring Scraley Road up to the requirements for the next level. Are you excited about the future? Wow, look at that. 40 million quid in the bank now. I'm actually really chuffed with that. There we go, tactics. We'll unselect everyone. So Rossi and Krammatch are going to go. It's now just about finding out particular areas where we really need to improve. You look here at some of the players I've got; they are just not going to be good enough. I now need to be looking at sort of the 3.5 stars and Escobar, 30 years old, he can still do a job. Alvarez can get up to 4 stars. Once that window opens, I'm certainly going to be looking, that's for certain. Morgan Rogers, Hoffenheim, does have 20 million. He wants 24. I'm going to try and get rid of these. 43,000. What's he on now? 24. So what? I'll give you 35. Last call. I'll give you 37.5. No, that's fine. It's not a problem. Escobar, what's his? 8.75. He's on 20 grand a week. God, look how much money they want. Hendrick wins top scorer of the championship. We love that. Look at this. Completely Watford. Something I need to have a look at in the old recruitment. So we have got a big wage budget as well, which is nice. Reece Williams is apparently showing progress. I'll offer contract who you think I should offer contract to, and then that will be then down to whether they can get into the team. Anyone else while I was there? Okay, so pick June. Transfer window is coming up. What are they expecting? Relegation, 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 relegation. That's fine. I can understand that. We will be heading off to Sevilla in Spain. Okay, the board have announced plans to modify the stadium with an extra 2,000 seats, including some installed in parts of the standing area. £2.3 million carried out in order to comply with the league requirements. So they've had to do this. And we are in debt. We won't be very, very soon, though. For 18 months on his deal. We can offer him a deal. He's on 875. Look at this. It's ridiculous. All of a sudden, you become a Premier League club, and look. I think they can start demanding ridiculous wages. I've really got to go through and have a look at this side, though. Okay, let's have a look here then. Qatari International, 4.5 stars. It's been at Al Sadd. He's got no contract. Bloody work permit. Work permits, and work permits, eh? That's why I kind of feel like I need to become a Premier League club before I can even do anything else, because it gets pretty ridiculous. Now, there was one on my shortlist. He was an English player. Problem is, I've got so many on my shortlist, I can't remember who it was. But I know his contract was running right out. I believe he was with Brentford, but he was on loan somewhere. I need to have a little look. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest. But he was someone I definitely could have got my hands on. I'm going to try and get this guy in. Because he looks mentally good. I have the money. I wonder if I become a Premier League club, it just becomes so much easier. Do you know what? If I go by age, that's probably where I've got more chance. Ah, he signed a new contract, hasn't he? Is that the same fella? Let's move forward. He's dubious, is he? Ah, he's got release clauses in there all over the shop as normal. Let's just up that there. Let's see what happens. You never know. I would go through everything offline. It will just be a lot easier to do it. I'll say I've gone in for a couple of players there just to start off with. I will make some offers. Well, there's our man Ryan Reynolds again. Anyone who doesn't know, we did take over Wrexham to get a little bit of cut into it. So fair play to Mr. Reynolds. And we have a hit transfer deadline. I love that. It's got a Sky Bet Championship, but we're not. Peralta of Juventus, left winger. Let's give it a little scout then. Armando Shashusha, American transfer listed man from Fulham. Callum Wright, I think we've scouted him before. Probably would have been alright if I'd not gone up. So Joe Bellingham has gone, which is fine. Been tipped as the next Paul Gascoigne. People have got to understand it. He never played for us. That's the thing about it. Oh, look, Chelsea have gone in for Oberak. Wow, look at this Peralta. We'll add him to the shortlist. So I am going to go through and get now that I'm Premier League, I've got to really have a look. Pretty sure we're not going to be getting him now. Well, we got the Brazilian striker. Okay, that's a good start. That we will just accept these for Griffiths. And we will call that the end of the episode. So, from my perspective, 15 episodes, 4 promotions, lots of trophies. We are now Premier League. So, the start of next episode, you'll see a lot of changes to my shortlist, my scouting. Probably be some offers for some players. We do need to make a lot of changes. We got a lot of deadwood we need to get out. We need to trim the squad, and we also need to make the squad better to try and stay up. To be completely honest, and it's not going to be easy. That's for certain. So we'll call it a day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, because we desperately need more subscribers. Give us a like. Turn the bells on if you want to be notified, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.